Silver price is exploding higher today. It's now above $39 an ounce, and it looks like we're just getting started. According to Silver Ape King on X, something big is coming for silver. Don't miss the revaluation of a lifetime. The bull is waking up.
The worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
We're now down 43%.
This could be the most serious recession in decades.
Protect your retirement with gold and silver IRAs. Learn more at sdbullion.com/IRA. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. We have so much to cover today, but let's start with silver price. This is the highest that silver has been in almost 14 years. It's currently sitting at $39.18 an ounce. We are only 82 cents away from hitting that magical $40 an ounce mark, and if we hit that, it could be off to the races. Gold is also climbing higher. Gold sitting at $3,411. It's up over $50, less than a 2% gain for gold though, so the gold silver ratio is definitely coming down. We'll take a look at that in a second, but first I want to point this out. Gold is only about $20 away from its all-time high, the highest that gold has ever been. So we could certainly hit that later this week. Let's pop over to the gold silver ratio. It is now below 87. It's still above 80, so I still prefer buying silver over gold, but it's making its way lower. Why are metals up today? Well, take a look at the US dollar index. It is down considerably, and with a weaker dollar, it's pushing everything else up. Now, there is still a lot up in the air with tariffs. We don't know how those are going to play out, so the dollar could actually still go down a lot more from where it is right now. It looks like the US metal war has begun. Check out this headline over at Scottsdale Mint. Silver becomes strategic as premiums explode. And listen to what their CEO Josh Phair had to say about silver and copper as well.
Hey, it's now July. We're seeing some big changes in the silver market. Just a couple days ago, the EFP, Exchange for Physical Premium, which is the spread to pull metal out of the COMEX exchange that the banks charge for silver, jumped out of nowhere. We're talking 60 to 80 cents per ounce. This is at a time where the marketplace hasn't been that busy and we're just seeing huge demand. Suddenly, within about 2 days, silver has also jumped about $2. We're over $38 on the spot basis. So something's going on. We're seeing a lot of action happening in the mineral wars. So what you're seeing is the United States is trying to lock down its metal to come in here. It applied a 50% tariff after a study of a few months, put a 50% tariff on copper. So what's going on? Well, a lot of people think that's going to cause prices of copper to go higher. But what Trump is really trying to get done in the administration is to keep the scrap copper here in the United States. The world kind of went from, it was about to be World War III there last month, and it's really kind of interesting to watch. Is it really more of a mineral war? So it's a race for and to secure the future.
So with this so-called metal war going on, it'll be interesting to see what happens with silver. I mean, as Josh pointed out, the cost of converting COMEX futures into deliverable metal surged from near zero levels to between 60 and 80 cents per ounce. So obviously something is going on. There was no visible hedge fund blow up. The sudden dislocation points toward real physical demand. Premiums of this magnitude suggest someone is urgently acquiring silver and they're willing to pay a steep price to get it now. And with the US putting that tariff on copper imports, it kind of opens up the door for them to put a tariff on other metals as well. Can you imagine what would happen if they put a tariff on silver? It would be immediately off to the races. Something else going on with silver today. Look at this post on X by Wall Street Gold. SLV ETF alert. No available shares to borrow again. Shorts are getting boxed in, and silver hasn't even broken $40 yet. When it rips, it's game over. Yeah, I would not want to be shorting SLV right now. We are kind of in the middle of another silver squeeze, and yes, we're just talking about the paper trading here. However, we know that the spot price for physical silver is mostly determined by the paper trading. So if there is a squeeze on SLV and we see that explode, then obviously I'm expecting expecting to see the price for physical silver explode as well. This chart was shared today by James Anderson on X. It is the gold and silver percentage growth since January 1970, and it goes up until July 17, so just a few days ago. But look at the difference between gold and silver. So on July 1st, 1970, gold was $35.40 an ounce. Now it's like $3,400, right? But it's gone up almost 10,000%, which is very impressive. But if you compare it to silver, back in 1970, silver was only $1.87 an ounce. Now they say right around $38. We know it's a little higher today. Only a 2,000% gain for silver over the last 55 years. So gold has gone up much, much faster than silver. Silver still needs to play catch up quite a bit. And if silver does catch up to gold, I mean, the price is just going to go so high, it's going to be unbelievable. Here's some more news surrounding silver. Look at this headline. Trump plans to reportedly open 401k and IRA markets to crypto, but not just crypto, other alternative assets as well, including precious metals. According to a Financial Times article citing 3 sources, and unfortunately I can't pull it up because it's behind a paywall, but President Donald Trump is preparing to sign an executive order that would allow 401k funds to invest in alternative assets such as cryptocurrencies and precious metals. And according to the chief market strategist at Blue Line Futures, there's strong recognition that since COVID, the traditional 60-40 portfolio has failed to keep up with inflation. Studies have shown that even a small allocation to alternative assets like gold can significantly improve portfolio performance. There you have it. So why go 60% stocks, 40% bonds when you could throw some gold in the mix and actually outperform other investors? I know I bounced around a lot in this video, but there's so much news surrounding silver. I mean, the fact that silver is now above $39 an ounce itself is massive news. One more move like we had today and silver is over 40. I know there is extreme resistance at 40. It's going to be tough to break through that, I think, but who knows? If we break through 40, I actually think it is off to the races with silver. And with this mineral war going on, who knows what could happen, especially if Trump opens up the ability for people to invest in silver more easily with their 401k. I mean, I know there's ways to do it now, but that could be huge for retail investors piling in. We're seeing, the shorts get squeezed out already in silver. I think something big is brewing. I'm very excited for the future. But let me know, what do you think down below in the comment section? Where is silver going? Are we going to see $40 this week? Silver Dragons out.